Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to my continued playthrough as Fang in Victoria 3. If you like what you see today, please like and subscribe. Those thumbs up really help me out. Without further ado, here's your video. We got canneries. We can see how we can leverage that to benefit us. Looks like fish is a far more profitable option. We're going to go for fish. What else do we have? Like everything else is good. Railway is doing good. The expansion to the railway, I don't think is moving. I'm not sure why. I guess it's maybe because of the non-construction sectors. So I'm gonna build one because we can afford one. Oh, we need the infrastructure. This is it. Okay, I can do the road maintenance for now at least. Get that construction sector, then hopefully that helps them build their railway. Armed Forces petition government. We will do National Guard. Because we could benefit from that anyways when we go for war. Looks like the literati don't like it, but nothing we can do about that. Pop growth's down. What about a lot of turmoil? Yeah, so we're actually losing 16,000 people every year now. So we're going to try to get this down to a reasonable level, and that should help everything. And that turmoil is also going to affect the infrastructure. I'm not going to do a grifter option. Let's look at it now. Yeah, so it looks like you just need a construction sector to have foreign queues build. Interventionalism is going to split it 50-50 between us and our private sector, which I think they're counting as our private right now. Still building textile mills. An authoritarian. Okay. It's fine. Somehow we have a shortage of engines in the market. I think we're the only ones producing engines anyways. We could subsidize that. I don't mind subsidizing like late goods like that, because it's only going to help encourage people to buy it and increase the demand for it. Okay, now we got our company thing fixed. We're going to go for modern sewage. And as previously mentioned, since we have the industrialists in the government, it makes the most sense to do the production research, especially since these guys lost their happiness, so we don't get the card for them. So I'm going to just, for tech, I really want to get modern sewage to get a faster build and more infrastructure, because we'll get 7 infrastructure for 700k people. But we're going to do that, and then we're going to switch over to increasing production of things. We also need to get ahead on the tech. We're probably a little behind because we started behind too. So, well, we don't want to do a level 3. So I'm going to just knock out all these level 2s on here while it knocks out nitroglycerin. And we'll go from there. Well, it's been rough, this one. We're up to 3.83 million GDP, and now we're down to 2.8. We'll get there, I hope. Radicals are still going down. Loyalists are slowly increasing. We could help that by boosting a little bit of pay. We got the government petition, and we've done high government wages. I'm going to go to iron frame buildings as well. It's going to be expensive, but we should be able to build faster and faster. Road maintenance. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do our promote social mobility. Oh, we already have that one. Okay, and we'll do greener grass to try to maintain some of these people leaving. So we've got those three. Cool. And just to help with this balance, I would like to do services, but I'm gonna do luxury clothes. Just give us a little bit of a boost. Nothing really crazy. He's a moderate dislike. We'll just send him to an asylum. He can get replaced. That's fine. And the use of weapons. It wants us to be pro Great Britain. I'm okay with that. I mean, we're pro Spain right now. I really want to get them to not be in this section, but what in the world? It said like 100 and something, I thought. Yeah, 128. Why does it say 128? It's 12.8 actually. Okay. King is funding lobbies towards us. We can get a new general. At 200, I think that went up a little bit. We're still building clothing factories, so we're still increasing jobs. Still losing people though. We might have to continue to do the suppression. We are doing the suppression. Okay. Well, maybe police then. Because we should be able to get, with the later levels of this, I believe it increases loyalists, but I can't remember. We will find out. Together. Okay. And that unrealized taxes is probably because of the radicals as well. 10%. We probably could afford another port, and it might actually help our economy a little bit because we don't have a lot of excess convoys. I'm gonna queue that up in the mix of things. We'll get gonna mix these guys in like that. Looks good. Private sector is building another motor industries and another railway. Spain built our second railway, so we should be pretty good on that. They're actually consuming about the same amount as production, so I'm going to just turn this into railwood or railway. I know it's going to reduce the productivity, but I want to see that railway being used more to encourage the expansion even further. Looks like coal's really expensive in the King market, so we might try to import that. Really not a good option though. Cross-border investments. No, you're going to be dead later anyway, so let's keep our manufacturing income where we are. Our economy looks like it's kind of hanging out in the 2.8, 2.7 range. Just a confidence in the market issue. Standard of living issue too, looks like. But as long as this keeps going down, we're on the path to greatness still. But we did definitely get set back quite a lot by that war that we had nothing to do with. I hope that's something that's improved upon later. I don't know if I could have looked, I guess. I don't know if Russia was like blockading something like this node maybe, but the nodes looked fine as far as I could tell. I don't know which one we actually are. Hmm. Probably an easy way that I'm just not seeing right now. Can be Dutch East Indies, yeah. Not surprised. Um, we'll look at this in a positive way, right? So we're just letting the Dutch East Indies colonize for us, you know. They're colonizing our land so we can take it back later. Yeah, I like buddying up to Portugal. We can do that. Dedicated police. All right, let's look at that institution. So it reduces the penalties from turmoil and decreases the radicals from political movements. We could go up a little bit on that. Maybe 3. Yeah, our economy. Hopefully it boosts up again. We're still building in it. We're still expanding it. They're doing motor industries, which is going to be pretty good for King. Looks like subsidizing that industry made the supply go up, and then they demanded more. We still have this efficiency negative from the turmoil, but hopefully bumping the police up should help. Great, a war. That's just what we need, another war. What is this one about? It's Britain versus King, and it is affecting every node, so we're about to... I mean, it looks like it's going up for some reason, but I'm sure it won't stay that way. What do they want? Conquer this. So a bunch of coastal provinces, basically everything in here. Not surprising. They're gonna try to liberate this, Cambodia, and Eastern Guangdong. It looks like it's all that, I think. Um, who's the aggressor? I'm guessing it's Britain. Yeah, Great Britain. Okay, yeah. It's a very evenly matched side here, but I'm pretty sure King's armies are way crappier. But we will probably get invaded. Okay. Well, I don't want more. Yeah, get some loyalists. Maybe we can pass a law and get some cooperation from people. Uh, might be the opportunity for us to go into a monarchy, which might make us more friendly towards Spain and Britain. Free trade's definitely not something they want, but I like the competitiveness and the bureaucracy cost reduction and the volume increase. So I don't think we're going to be switching that. Yes, we could make a little bit of money from the tariffs, but I see no benefit to it, even if it would reduce the amount of negativity. So looks like laborers are the main issue with this. Trade unions specifically, 46% of those. So if we do things that the trade unions like, allegedly, we should get happier people. Allegedly. Could we pull? We can. Okay, so we're pulling in the literati. That'll help make people a little happier, having representation in the government. Yeah, we'll get a little spike in radicals, but hopefully it boosts the decrease. Oh, and there's our collapse of our entire economy again. Hooray. I love it. I'm going to pause all government building. That'll help reduce that. But I mean, honestly, 500K GDP, we're going to go into a famine again. Starvation, surprise. I mean, this is hard. It's hard to build a country when you're constantly at war and just negative, just growth, basically. We were doing really good, and now China and Great Britain and Russia and everybody wants to fight each other, and that messes up our economy quite a lot. Honestly, I wouldn't have been too mad if they said I get my independence here, you know? But I mean, I could try to import grain, but I don't think that's going to work because I'm part of the one of the people fighting. I think it's just not going to be enough. What is this one? Prussia versus Krakow. That's nice. Okay. Being tight one moment. Okay. So we're just gonna have to eat this insanity. And frankly, we should have this time we won't have to go into a bankruptcy. We should have a few businesses of textile mills that are government owned. Oh, I guess they're all going to be company owned. Well, oh, we have privatized on. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're all going to be privatized because it's the company. But okay, well, we really have no fallback. But at least the war is continuing, and it's just going to go on for longer. That's what we got to look forward to. I could cut the construction sector, but that would just, I mean, that would stop the private railway from being built. Well, actually, it wouldn't. I think once it starts, it's good. I mean, somehow we're eating this. I thought this bar would definitely fill up a lot quicker, but it's not. We might be able to do something with our diplomacy. Okay. Well, they accepted that crap, so that wasn't fun. Alright, it looks like it's about to be over. I mean, if we don't get too far into debt, you know, this 700 interest isn't going to kill us. Do it. Do it. Oh, good. Great Britain's hating us because we're just on another team. Yay. Okay. Go up now, please. Not my fault. I mean, we've lost like 120,000 people because of two wars. I never had this big of an issue as Korea, I guess, because we're bordering them and we still manage to get most of the trade. But when we're, you know, ocean and they shut down all the nodes, I just have to sit there and take the reduction in food for everybody, the starvation, the all the goods not going out, all the goods not coming in. It's just not a great situation for us. But what are you gonna do, you know? The only way out of this is getting independence, but the only way to get independence is to build up and become strong enough. Right now, there's just not really an option for that. Now, we could do some swirly stuff with Spain on our side. We might be able to convince them to help us get some land. We do have this Pontianak region, 100,000. Sambas is 100,000. Honestly, I just for logic's sake, I'd rather have Sambas. So if we were to say, not that we could right now, obviously this would be a silly decision. Spain would join us against the Netherlands as it stands right now. So it might behoove us to go for something like North Borneo. We need something with food more than anything. There's really not a lot of that here, but lots of gold here. It's all one state too, so it would be yeah. But that's actually the Dutch East Indies, whereas these are protectorates or subjects. Makes it a little easier to go for them. But there's no way I could do that right now. Like if I had a nice little stockpile, I could consider it. Come on, economy. Let's recover. You can do it. Ugh. Just imagine how well this would be going if I didn't have these wars. We'd probably be at like 6, 7 million GDP. We'd have an army of like 20. Population would definitely be closer to like 1.2. I almost, yeah, be close. We sure wouldn't be in this much debt. We'd have more schools. Subsidies. I might have to kill subsidies just to help with this. The only thing I want to subsidize is the railway. Actually, no, screw it. Do we have... Yeah, we have plenty of infrastructure. So I'm going to stop subsidizing, save like 5K there. Because the further we dig, the further we go into the interest pool. Might be another bankruptcy. We'll find out. At least this will help a little bit. Give them another 0.5 on their standard of living. She's got used to such good lives. Education's up to 3. Health is up to 3. There we go. GDP should increase with standard of living. Okay, good. Here we go. I'm really hoping. Okay, it's going up fast enough that it looks like we're kind of recovering here. I'm just really hoping we don't have to declare bankruptcy because it took so long to get this stuff back up to this point. Law enforcement's at the next level. Almost back up to 1 million GDP. With 5K in interest. Their living's up to almost 12. All of these are unprofitable. Let's look into importing maybe opium. Yeah, Britain can have some opium and also seek. And coal, we could import some coal. Nah, not really. What does Spain have that we could import? Or export too? Send them some engines and then... What do they have cheap that we need? Their clothes are pretty cheap. But we don't need that. We make them. Okay. Yeah, send them some paper. Maybe we can get, what is this? Yeah. We can get a trade agreement with them. I don't know if we can. Okay, 1.3. Opening that gap a little bit. 200K still radical. I want to bump this up, but I don't think that's going to help right now. Organized crime. Why not? What in the world is going on up here? A radical revolt. Yeah. Good luck with that. Pontonax again. I'll support you. Can't do that. Well, standard of living's up to 14, nowhere near our peak of 18. We got a 1.4 GDP. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for watching my playthrough as Lan Fang in Victoria 3. Stay tuned for more and subscribe if you liked what you saw. Also hit that like button. Have a great day.